So this is video 15 of this WordPress series, and it's menus and widgets, and we're gonna dive into the whole hierarchy of menus first, and then we're gonna have a look at widgets. So with our menus, I mean, we currently have a default setting on our menus, and we're going to have a look at that, and we're gonna go and add a couple of pages and play around with some settings to get what we want at the end of the day. That's ideally what we want in WordPress, is to get what we want. So the first thing I'm going to go back to is our dashboard and our dashboard section. When I'm at the dashboard section, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to hover over appearance, and anything that you need to set theme related or appearance related will be over appearance. And then I just want you to click on the appearance. You can either go to the appearance and then menu, or over here you can go to the menu, because we're going to start working with the menus of this current theme that we are using. So you can see that our page is currently, we've only got one, and it's the gallery page. And the reason why it's looking like this is because, remember, we went and we styled it, right? We styled that heading. So before we can continue, I want to go back to that page, and I want to remove that styling we did on the actual page, because there's a much better way of doing this than what we've did currently. So I'm just going to add gallery like that, and we're going to hit update. Once that is done, I'm just going to refresh over here, and if everything was successful, it will show like it's showing now. Now we currently have a menu structure which is created, and it says home page, it's a custom, and it says gallery as a page. Okay, so we want to go and add a couple of more pages, right, to our site, so that we can have a bit more content to play around with. So I'm just going to go back to Lorem Ipsum's website, and I'm going to go and add a couple of sites for us. Copy this. So when we go and we add a new page, I'm going to call this page the about. Go and paste my content, and I'm going to hit publish. What we're just basically doing now is we're creating a dummy text. That's all we are doing, right? Create a new page, and we're going to call this the contact page. Or we can just call it contact. We hit update. And that's what we did now, is we created two extra pages. So when we go back to our menus, we go to appearance and then menus, you can see that we've got 3 pages, but I just want to change something quick. Instead of saying about page, I just want us to say about. So I'm going to go back, go to about, I'm going to say edit. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to hit update. So when I go back to my menu and I press reload, you'll see that about has changed. So now we need to add this to our menu structure. And this, you would see that when you create pages, it will automatically do that for you, right? So that is all fine and well, but I want the navigation able to say about without the capital. So I'm just going to go and change that, and contact without the capital C. So I'm just going to go and change the contact. And last but not least, let's make sure the gallery is the same. I don't really want it like that. I want it like this. Then we can go and we can hit create menu. And basically that will just save your menu. So if you go back to your site, say visit site, you'll see that it shows accordingly. Now this theme is set to be uppercase by default. So, it's not going to help you changing it, because the setting in the CSS has changed, so it's uppercase always. So we can go and change that in the following videos, when we're going to have a look at the in-depth HTML and CSS editing. So if I go back, and this is my menu structure, right? This is how it looks like, and this is the basics behind the menu structure. The next thing that you can do is you can go and add a external link as well to your menu. So how are we going to do that? We're going to just type in your URL into the link section, and we're going to give it a link text, and we're going to say Facebook page, and we're going to say add a menu. Once that is done, we say save menu, and in WordPress we're going to go and we're going to refresh. I just need to check why it's not doing this now. So I click down on the Facebook. It's looking good. It's looking good. So if we hit save, if I go to my WordPress and I hit reload, it should be popping up. So that's something that we need to go figure out why it's not doing this. So let's see which menu is currently being used. So if we go to our themes and we say customize, we need to go and make sure that our current menu is being used in our website, right? You can see that it's not currently used. So if I go to primary menus and I set it to menu 1 and I say save and publish, you'd see that Facebook automatically gets added to our section. So that's one thing that you got to look out for definitely when you're adding start adding menu items. So if I click on this, it will take me to my Facebook page that I want it to be. But let's say I want it to be in a blank page. If I go back to my menu, so I just hit close over here, and I go to menu, and in my menu section and the drop down of the Facebook title attributes, you can go. Let's see if this works. Target equals underscore blank. Not sure if it's going to work. Nevertheless, this is not an issue because in the following videos I will explain to you in detail how to, you see it's not working. So in the following videos I will show in detail in the back end how to change this so that you have your menu open up in a new tab, and that's pretty much what we did. Oh, pretty much what we want, I meant. So that's the one thing about looking at menus for pages. I mean, we went and we added our pages to our menu, but let's say we wanted to add posts to our menu, right? So if we go to posts and we've got 3 posts here, but you know, we wanted this post to be displayed as menu items as well. And if you remember back in the previous videos, we created categories for this post, and that's what we're going to do now. Is we're going to add this categories to our menu. So what you can do is you can go and add possible, add it to the menu, and you would see that it automatically appears, and then you've got navigation label as possible, and I want to leave it like that, so I want to go and update it, and if I press reload, and you'll see we'll add it to our existing menu items. So I'm just going to click on possible, and you'll see that we'll go to that specific post. So that is great if you wanted to add posts, but let's say you want to move this around, you want to move your menu items a bit around. You can definitely do that by just clicking on it and dragging it around, and I want contact to be right at the bottom and about right there. So once I'm done, always remember to hit on your save menu, and if we go and reload here, you'll see that your menu structure will change around a bit, and you've got contact and about and so forth. So that is the basics behind menus, and in part 2 we'll have a look at working with widgets and styling widgets and installing the right widgets on our right hand side of our theme.